Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy 5th of July and happy 4th of July if you were celebrating. Um, oh, we had a failure in streaming. That's interesting. It seems like the Instagram account isn't streaming. It's probably because the aspect of the video is wrong. Never mind, we will figure that out in another go. So welcome, everybody. Happy 5th of July. Happy 4th of July for yesterday if you were celebrating. So let me just check that our live stream is working. So let me just jump over here and do a refresh on this. Let me just check that we're coming through on YouTube. Yeah, there we go. And let me just check the Facebooks. Let me just check that we are coming through. Perfect. There we go. We are coming through on my group. And now we just need to check my page. There we go. We are coming through everywhere. I assume we're on Twitter as well, but I won't bother checking that. Okay, guys, welcome to this live stream. My name is John Botel. I am the owner, creator of Tiny Brander. For those of you who don't know, if you've just fallen upon this video or if somebody shared it or recommended it to you, Tiny Brander is an online software platform that allows anybody with an account to open their very own health supplement brand in a very short period of time. I mean, within an hour. Everything is in the platform you need. We are product manufacturers. That's what our main business is. And Tiny Brander is our way of allowing people just like you who are looking to try to build a business, maybe interested in health supplements and always fancied having your own health supplement brand. And it allows you to do that really easily without any inventory requirements, and pretty much get up and running instantly and be able to sell instantly. So that's what we're about. We're particularly interested in working with gyms, personal trainers, beauty therapists, massage therapists, chiropractors, mom and pop stores, anybody like that has an existing business that would like to have their own health supplement range. Share this video. If you know them, just share this video with them because it could be a really big help to them to be able to do this, to have their own health supplement brand without all the hassles of doing that. And who am I to know this? Well, I've been in the health supplement business for nearly 25 years, 24 years now. And in that time, I've pretty much done everything. I've been a marketer, I've been a wholesaler, I've been a manufacturer, which we continue to be today. And now I'm a software developer to allow other people to do what I did. We've sold a massive amount of product over that period of time, over $100 million in sales. So we kind of know the struggles to launch a supplement brand. We know the hardships, we know how hard it is, we know the hurdles, and we know the difficulties. And that's why we created Tiny Brander, to help everyday people, entrepreneurs, wannabe entrepreneurs, people with a small business, to launch their own supplement brand and have it running super fast. So if you want to check that out, you can go and have a look at mytinybrander.com. We'll put the link below this video somewhere, mytinybrander.com. And that will take you to one of our registration pages where it tells you about the product and what you do, gives you a really short product demonstration, and allows you to book a personal demonstration, which we take care of. Just book a date with us and we will put you in the calendar to have a real live demonstration so you can see exactly the power of the platform. But today, what we do in these live streams is we kind of mix it up. I try to do 1 week of like theory, if you like marketing theory for supplements. So, talking about conversions, upsells, how to negotiate the ad platforms, that kind of thing. And then the other week, the opposite week, we will do an in-depth in the actual app itself and show you some features of it. So you can get both sides. You get a little bit of training from me on the lives on 1 week, and then the next week we'll show you some features in Tiny Brander. We figured that's the best way to be kind of round and showing you a lot of the features and a lot of our experience at the same time. So this week it's about a feature, and this particular live stream, as you may have seen by the title, is all about how to sell globally, because we now live in this global environment where years ago, you would only ever sell in your local market. I suppose taking it back hundreds of years, you would only ever sell um, in your local community and barter in your local community. And then I suppose markets came, and then we went a little bit further afield, and we started taking our goods to market to sell to like a central pool of people coming in. And then it got further still, and you'd have national stores that you would sell to. So you would have a national pool of people to go to. And now the internet just broke all of that down and made everything pretty much international. We can sell anywhere in the world. And Tiny Brander allows you to do that really easily because we built it from the ground up to allow you to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump inside the platform and show you how you can set up not only stores in different currencies, but not only set up stores to sell in different countries, but to sell in that country's particular currency as well, because that is the key to doing this. You have to be able to offer goods in the currency in which people are used to transaction. It's no good to say US dollar is the almighty king and I'll sell in US dollars no matter what. Sure, you will be able to do that, but it's going to harm your sales. It's going to harm your conversions. If you can sell in Great British pounds to people from the UK, you're going to get better conversions than if you try to sell in US dollars to somebody in the UK. It's just a fact. Okay, so a little bit of theory there, but let's jump right into the app now. So let me just share my screen here. Here we go. Okay, so this is my this is inside one of our test stores in Tiny Brander, and the way that you would set this up is you would set up your store funnel to a particular set of countries or a particular country. So let's just go into our store management here. And we are going to go into create a new store. Okay, here we go. So I am going to call this store, let me see, I'm going to call this one Ireland 1. I'm just taking Ireland as an example. Could have chosen anywhere. I don't know why I chose Ireland. I just chose Ireland. So I'm going to just choose the subdomain as Ireland Test under Tiny Brander. Of course, when you get inside this next step, you could change that to a custom domain. And here's the key. This is the section right here that we're focusing on. Which currency you wish to sell in. Now, Ireland works in euros. So if I just open this up and put an E here, you'll see it brings up the euro option. So I'm just going to click that. And here is the other part that you want to look at. Now this is which country do you want to ship to? Now, you can simply select all like that. And that will be all the countries in the database will be automatically selected within your shipping field of your store. Now, the next line down is the primary country. This will be the default that shows up. So say, for example, I select all. I could do that and then select Ireland as the default. So what this would mean is when somebody comes to the store and they go to the shipping field, it will automatically say Ireland. But if they happen not to be in Ireland and they happen to be maybe in the UK or France or the US, they can obviously change it to any one of those because I've selected all countries available. Okay, and then all we have to do is create store, and that store will be created. Now, let me give you another scenario in this. So let's say, for example, that we only wanted to ship to Ireland. So we could take out that all, and in here instead, we scroll down until we get to the I's, and it's here. We select Ireland. So now we have Ireland in there. Okay. So, but let's do a different example this time. Let's keep it in euros, but this time let's assume that we want to ship to all of Europe, a market to all of Europe. So that would include, for example, Ireland, France, Germany, Italy, all of which transact in euros. But right now, it will only come up with Ireland. Now, we don't want that. So all we do is we go into this, which country do you want to ship to? And then we can go and find, let's see, Germany. And we can go and find, let's say, France. Where is France? There. And we can go and find Spain. And we can go and find, let me see, Italy. Okay. And obviously I could keep going for all of the Euro countries. I'll just leave it at those for now, with those being the biggest. So right now what would happen is in your checkout, you'll be checking out in euros, but the options for the countries you can ship to are going to be Spain, Italy, Ireland, Germany, and France. But the default, the one it shows up automatically, will be Ireland. Okay? And by doing this, you are able to offer your products to any country in the world in the currency in which they transact. Now, it's my personal opinion that each store should be for a different country in the language of that country. That is my personal preference. Yes, you can sell English website products to Germans and French people, but it's much easier if you have the sites translated into the language where you want to sell. That's by far the easiest option. Now, we don't do that in-house. And the reason we don't do that in-house is it's a very, very specific skill set to be able to translate the sites that Tiny Brander creates into a language that works in terms of the marketing. It's a specific skill set. So we don't actually offer that. That's not something we kind of have in-house. We have had translators in the past that we've worked with. And if you contact us through support@tinybrander.com, we would be happy to recommend those people to you. So that is how you do it. And if I just hit create store now, and I'll actually show you how this looks in the setup. So this is going to give me an option now of what kind of funnel store I want to open. So for me right now, I'm going to be opening, let's say, a skin store. So I just hit skin and continue. And we just let that set up the store in the background. And it will bring us into our store setup. So most of this stuff I'm going to ignore for the time being. I'm going to go into number 2, the product setup, and just select a lead product, which is the beauty face cream. I am not going to put a label on that, which would be done through the system here, where we can create a label for the product. That's another tutorial for another day, where we show you how the label editor can create beautiful labels for you. But I'm just going to quickly flick through this so you can see how the actual store looks in its setup. So I'm going to just hit just a standard PayPal connection there. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about any of this. I'm not going to worry about the compliance pages. I'm just going to pick a template here. I'm just going to use this one for now. Okay, and then that takes us into our template for the face cream. I just give that a second to populate. It's bringing in all of the images in the background. There we go. So it would obviously populate your labeled product here. But if I just hit save and publish, because then it will actually bring up all of the details as per the selections that we made in the store setup. So I'm just going to let that go away and save. It's going out onto the web. It's populating all of that data. It's saving it in our back database. Just let it wait. That's a message from Google. And it just takes usually about 30 seconds or so just to put everything live. So let it do its magic. Wait again. And here we go. All right, that's updating everything on the database at the back there. I can see the blocks are changing. There we go. So that is all now all saved. So if we go to those live store details, we can actually go and take a look at exactly how that is looking. I'm just going to stop sharing there for a minute, and I'm going to come into this. Okay, so let me just come back to my stream and share once again, because it's going to be a different tab I'm sharing with. I think, yeah, this is the tab I need to share with now. Okay, so this is the stuff we just created. You can see it's automatically secured. And down here on the left-hand side, you can see the country is defaulted to Ireland, and you see it leaves us with the options that we selected in our setup. So you can see how easy it is and how fast it is to get this done. I mean, really, we have been on this live stream now for 15 minutes, and bar doing a label, we now have a store that we can take payments in PayPal with. That is the basic premise of TinyBrander. That's how fast it is to get this stuff done. And obviously, this didn't have to be a beauty store. We could have done a keto store. We could have done a CBD store. We could have done a hangover prevention store. Any of those stores we could have done. But we just chose to do this beauty store. And this is ready pretty much to take orders now. It's integrated with one of our test PayPal accounts, and it's ready to go. That's how fast it is. So I'm just going to stop sharing right now. There we go. Perfect. Let me just go back here so I can see what's going on. And let me jump over onto some of my groups here to see if we have any questions come in about any of this. So let me just see here. There we go. Any questions here? Nope, none on that one. So let me go back over here, and then I can answer questions in real time. So go back here. Hang on, let me just new posts. Okay. Questions on there. Let me check my YouTube. All right, and it looks like we're free of questions on there. All right, so that seems to be relatively clear to everybody. This is a rather short live. We usually do them about double this length. It's usually about half an hour. 15 minutes is fine if it shows what it needs to show. That is all that matters. So that is pretty much it from me for today. It's important to be able to offer your products in different markets to different people. Specifically, if you are based in the US, please don't forget, you've got our northern cousins right above us in Canada, and we have all of our friends down in the South America, south of the border, who all do want to buy American-based products. So don't forget them. They are there. Build a store for them. Build a store that we can ship to Mexico. We can do that. Build a store that we can ship to Canada. We can do that. And remember, from your point of view, if you haven't already invested in TinyBrander and see the power of it, everything is hands off. We take care of the labeling. We take care of the shipping. We take care of the product manufacturing. You don't ever have to hold inventory. That's the main thing. I want to get that point across to everybody. That's the main selling point. You don't have to buy inventory. We take care of it. It is literally print-on-demand supplements. Okay? So that's it for me today. I'll catch you on the live next week, where we'll be discussing something I don't know yet. I make these things up like an hour before, and then I have all this knowledge about the supplement industry. And so it's good to be able to share. And I don't really plan it out because I don't need to, because I kind of just have that knowledge. It's what I deal with day in and day out in our main business. So it's easy for me to just come on and say, okay, today we're going to talk about this element of selling supplements or that element of selling supplements. So, like, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell to get notified when we go live or when we upload a new video. And that could be a real help to you in building your supplement business. And as I say, if you do want to book a demo or learn more about TinyBrander, it's just mytinybrander.com. Head there. You can book a live demo, see for yourself, a bit more detail of what I went through today. So hope that was helpful. I will catch you next week. Have a great week. All the best. Bye-bye.